What is going on, everybody? Powell here, and welcome back to the next episode of OpenTTD Series 2, including our FIRS industry set. So last episode we started bringing extra stuff to this to the sport area here, and we are now taking out the engineering supplies and both the goods. Goods going are to Bobencum. And the engineering supplies are going to the mines here, which are now very busy. Although the amount of copper ore waiting here has dropped dramatically. It was at 1600 tons, so at 800 now it's already halved. And this one here is fine with this one train up there. Well, I was looking at the map and I saw, we have our passenger network incoming here at their Zeilen mill, and I think it's a nice opportunity to hook this line up right here into the line here. I think I'm gonna need doing some bridges or tunneling stuff. Already have tunnel right here, and then hook up to this part of the network, so we can include Bobencum North here into our passenger network as well. Only things we need to extend the station for that, and I hope the town will let me do that, so that's nice. And I think that's a nice opportunity there to do this as well. So let's prepare the station for that as well. So some two-way signals facing in the station, so we can have both platforms being used when trains coming in or out of the either way of the line. And since they are the goods trains are only dropping off, I don't think it will interfere that much with our passenger lines. So let's see if we can hook this up in a nice manner. So we need to go out. I could just bridge it over right here. That would make perfect sense, I think. Go down this valley right here all the way down to there, and then this part there. This line will be trickier, I think. Maybe not. Make a bridge over here as well, and then make a small kink this way, and then I can easily hook this up right there. Trains can go there, and we can hook up this in here as well. Actually, let's give them one more extra tile of spacing, so we have some room for a signal there and some signals here. There we go. Be signalized, yeah, it is signalized. We have a depot right there, so that's fine. Well, I think some passenger trains coming from here looking for a depot. I see this depot right here, and then they can't go anywhere there, so I think I have to remove this depot right here. Let's clean this up as well, and then depot here would be good, I think. Let's make sure we have space for that. Let's space it out a little bit. We can have it like this, that's fine. There we go, something like that. And some extra signals, there we go. Yeah, that should not interfere then with the different lines. Searching for a depot, we have a depot there as well. We don't have a depot here for now. I think that's good. I think that's fine. We could have a depot here. That's not really needed. So yeah, alright. That is done. Meaning we can take the trains on this line right here. There are 4 of them at the moment. Let's clone one from here with shared orders. Let's clone 2. And then let's take a look at the list of orders they are going. So they are going to, no, not near end, control plane. Yeah, they are going to either Super Halte, then all the way to here. Apparently they are going, of course they are going here. Yeah, makes sense. Then there, then here. Are we there? Oh, no, we aren't there yet. Yeah, we are there yet. Then to there and to Asylum Mail indeed. And then they go back. So if I now go here, should be able to move this one up there. So now from Asylum Mail they go to here, and then go north, and then they should go back to here. Yeah. Right. Also, by the way, let's skip a few of the orders so they go to Boboken North immediately first. There we go. Let's wait for the goods train to leave the station so we can see our passenger train in action. Yeah, there he is going. And the other one just can go on its normal route. Yeah, and they are now nicely using both the station platforms. He's going out. Alright, and that's Boboken included in our passenger service. And then we can take the line and somewhere go out this direction here, I think. Oostermeer is looking promising. We might do a little bit terraforming there. Not sure if the town will like me for that. Let's take a look. Quick look. Oh, they will let me. That's nice. Let's hook this up as well then. While we are at it. Yeah, this is fine. And then, yeah, perfect. Lower this part, and up we go. The signals this way, signals that way, a depot near here. There we go, and then let's clone 2 more trains on this line. Need to make sure I clone the right train. There we go. And we already need to then include this stop as well. Let's see, after Boboken North they now could go to here. And then back to there. There we go. Off you go. Ooh, quick. Stop you. Don't go. New aircraft available, nice. And end of year report. Profits keep increasing. Aircraft is increasing almost more than double. That's nice. Also, that we of course introduced a lot of extra airships with some the bigger airplanes, of course. That's right. Yeah, nice. So that's taking. Let's already start to do something. You go there. You can start generating some passengers right here. And let's help the town grow a little bit over here as well. I want some nice track going on here before the town is blocking my way out there with its road connection. Nope. Right, quick look at our list of trains which we are running at the moment. Because I noticed a lot of vehicles were breaking down a whole bunch. So we have 3 types of diesel trains in action at the moment. The CS 4000, 2400 and 3100. And we now also have the MGS 1000 available. see, the reliability of the 2400 is best. Let's compare it to the 4000 series. And we can see this one has a whole bunch more power with 95% reliability versus 100. Although this is a little bit newer. And then let's take this one. Let's compare it to this one. Yeah, this one is really the worst out of the three. So what I think I'm gonna do is at least say that this one right here, we're gonna replace them with the 2400 series. Though it might be that electric trains are being introduced very soon. That's also, of course, interesting. I could spend a whole bunch of money replacing 85 engines of this type, and then only to replace them all again in 2 years when electric trains are become available. I do have the money though. Not sure if it makes sense to do this. Actually, no, I'm gonna hold off right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for that right now. Road vehicles, I don't think I have any better vehicles available at the moment. Because I already have replaced goods truck. Doesn't really matter if we're using this one or the universal one, and the same with the grain. That's the same. One can be refitted, but this one has already a bigger base capacity. And the food fan, same here. Yeah. But we already have the best trucks available, although they only can go 48 kilometers an hour. That's of course not that much. Right, so that's a little bit of extra expansion of our passenger network. I think I'm gonna continue there. I haven't really looked into what to do next, so next episode we're gonna do some more with the industry stuff. For now, just some expansion of the passenger network. You could go either here to Groot Spijkelmaar, there's a nice big river. They're ending in this shoals area. We do have a whole bunch of industries going on here as well, which might be interesting. What kind of industry is this? Chemical plant, which requires oil and nitrates. And this is a nitrate mine, which produces nitrate. There's simple truck service between those, so it would be good, right? Why not? Why not? 1, 2, 3. And needed to make sure it's lining up fine. Ooh, that's indeed not what I wanted. Can't connect 2 stations with the same name, of course. Let's remove this part. Yeah. There is no... What do you mean there is no road? There was one. Excuse me. There definitely was a road available there. And let's make this one way this way and one way that way. We needed some ore trucks. Buy one, load up there, unload there. Then you are taking in copper ore. No, nitrates. 5. He is producing already 225 tons of nitrate, so that's a whole bunch of it. I think we might even need more than 5. Nice, there's one free loading dock, and this guy here, choose to start waiting right there. Nice. Right, small truck service going. I need to keep an eye out. I think we need more. We might need some more trucks here. Really. Let's clone another 3. Ooh. Yeah, we crossed the 100 vehicles mark. Not sure if I'm gonna ever reach the maximum amount. We can go up to 500 trucks and trains. So I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna reach that number. Alright, then we have a port nearby as well. It will require copper or coffee or anything, and this one will now produce chemicals, and this thing will produce chemicals. And then with those chemicals we can create engineering supplies, which we then can go transport there. So yeah, let's make a loop out of that as well. So let's make sure this will be the chemicals going into the dock line. Make sure this is all done in a proper manner. And this is not the proper manner. That doesn't really matter. Small kink. This should be fine. Oh, actually that's ugly. Let's do it indeed in the proper manner, right? There we go. Remove all that. Take a depot that's facing the right direction. Right, new vehicles. Then the chemicals will be in an oil tanker, which we then can refit. Of course, you can load up there, unload there. Let's refit you first to take in chemicals. Let's use 5 for now. And then we can have a very short shuttle service from here to here for the engineering supplies. I think just 2 would be fine. I'm surprised that the town is letting me do all this station building right here. And a depot right here. Then it would be engineering supplies, so a goods truck which we then can refit to take in engineering supplies. Fully load there, unload there. Engineering supplies. Yeah, economy room 3. It's just very short trip, so I don't think it will make that much money. Yeah, first trucks are loading and unloading. You can already see the amount of chemicals being produced by the amount of nitrates is very low. You need a whole bunch more nitrates compared to the amount of chemicals being produced, right? You can here have a look at the cargo graph. You just take chemicals. That's of course what is being produced and delivered, or transported water. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of nitrates being delivered, and it's almost, I think it's not even half, I think it's a quarter of that is being then turned into chemicals, which are almost all being transported out into the harbor, and then this one will be go into engineering supplies, and then this thing will have an enhanced production right now, meaning that it will all scale up, right? I think this will even go gung-ho eventually. Yeah, there it is, gung-ho. And it will give a 150% boost, of 250 boost, I think, to the production of the nitrates. There we go, 366 tons going in. So we need a whole bunch more nitrate trucks already. Yeah, let's do another 5. Chemicals is fine. Engineering supplies is just fine. Might need 1 extra truck at the moment. Because when, of course, we use more chemicals, then also more engineering supplies will be created, and so forth and so forth. So, yeah, this is all big loot now. Going back and forth. So I think it's a nice trucking expedition right here. But in terms of train service now, I've completely boxed myself in. Either I should build a train station here with hardly any coverage in town. So I think I'm gonna bypass Transport Tycoon for the passenger network. Aircraft keeps increasing from 1.6 to 3.4 to 5.4 million euros profit or revenue, not really profit. Yeah, that's decent, more than decent. Trains are doing fine. Roads are keeping increasing. Of course, this will help as well with our profits and revenue. Ships is doing what it's doing, not that much. Right, we can do Valkengeest. Not the biggest town. I think would be fine. Do have a small hill there. Let's go into transparency. Take off trees for a very short moment. Yeah, this is fine. And then we can go down there. And go down here and do the same up here. Noticing this oil field here, and I think the chemicals will also take in oil, so we might do something about that as well. That's not where I want to lay down my tracks. That's over here. This is almost a perfect fit, right? We need to go up to there and there. And you go there, and you go there, and you go there. Nice. Turn back trees on. Build some signals one way, this way, this way. Want the depot right there. Yeah, that's fine. And the depot here. And some more signals facing in the station. Yeah. Is it? Don't see anything right here. Yeah, they are facing right direction. The Perry food fan. Yeah. This time I'm gonna take the offer. Although we only have 4 food trucks going at the moment. Still gonna do it. Replace vehicles. So let's see. Reliability isn't not that much lower, but speed, right? Speed and horsepower. And ever so slightly bigger capacity, so start replacing those. Can we see where they are at? Let's see if we can find them. Are they in the list? Can I find them? Sure, here they are. Where are you at? Ah, you were of course at the from the stockyard, which is producing food from livestock, which comes from the train here. There's your problem. I don't have a depot on this line anymore. So this train is never being serviced. That's not good. I wonder what the reliability is down to this for this train. I don't think that will be any good. Reliability 0%, breakdown since last service 55, and it's still making decent money. And it is a diesel train. Of course, that's not. It's the 3100. And there it's broken down again. Then speed up time. I have to slightly see how much the reliability goes up when it's being serviced for at least once. 88%. There we go. That should be better. Remove the depot, of course, when I was altering this this landscape here, and forgot to put it back. And that's why you need depots, people. That's why you need depots. Yeah, Valkengeest for us in this case. I think I'm just gonna expand the list of stations. We already have a lot of trains going on there. Let's see, they are coming here from Oostermeer East, so we just need to include this one from Oostermeer East to there and then to there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so this train will immediately go forth into the forest at Valkengestel. And then we can go into Spijkelmond. I think we should be able. Let's see. I'm gonna remove those two tiles of road. We can have a train not there, I think here. That's better. So we should be able to have a line indeed going in between Spijkelmond and Veenhoever. And if I then, they might not, they will allow me to build a bridge over there. Just to cantilever there. There we go. Hook this up. And then these towns still can grow if they want. And let's take the line. I think this looks good. Well, let's include it right while we're at it, right? Still have some time left in the episode. Let's go over the river. There we go. That is in the wrong place. You can go there. We need to go. Yeah, we need to go up this hill. And then we need somewhere to go in this direction all the way to there. There we go. That's one too much. Yep. Crossover here, and we need, of course, a crossover this. Signals facing into the station, and that's why this crossover here is in the wrong place. We need signals first. There we go, and then signals down there. Yeah. If you see signals all the way down the line, that means that everything is connected up in a good order. Some depots along the line as well. Ooh. It helps if it's facing in the right direction, like so. Now I want this depot, and this time I want to clone 2 extra trains. Again, using shared orders, you can clone as much trains as you want. Just alter the orders of one of them, and then it will include Valkenforest, Spijkelmond. Yeah, it will alter all the orders on that line for those trains. Last message. Yeah, no. He is lost. Ah, yeah. They will try now to go all the way down the line to here. Uit Huisverhalte. But going in the wrong quote-unquote direction first. Alright, this is stupid. What the hell are you doing right now? I was really thinking that at the station he would... Yeah, now he's going back. Immediately turn at the end of the station, but now he's going back on the right track. There we go. This station might get really busy. We have 27 trains. No longer food, that's fine. 27 trains going on this station at the moment. So we might have to take a look at how busy this is going to get in the future. You can already see our efforts of building up this road network right here, because this is now being used very much by all the towns, I think. So I think this look nice. This will look nice in the future indeed. And I was hoping to make a... Oh, we can do something here. We can still make a bridge over there and make this a level crossing. And my road vehicles won't use this crossing here, so that's fine. But the town then can use this road network here to expand on the town buildings itself. Not sure if this is helpful, but I'm still gonna do it. Could have built a bridge over here as well. But, and this here won't allow me to build a bridge up there. This area will never be built upon, I think, as long as I don't move this line somewhere near to some other place, I think. I want to have this be built up as well eventually, so let's see what we can do with that. Alright, rail construction. This line, meaning this line will be removed a little bit there, and I think, yeah, you are lost right now because you can't find station, blah blah blah. Now you can, or you almost can. Yeah, more trains lost. Not anymore. Stop whining. There we go. Yeah, road construction. Now we can have... Actually, let's raise the land ever so slightly right there. Go up here. Let's see. Yeah. We can have a bridge over here. Hooked it up to this road up there. Is already going in this direction here, right into where my train is now heading. Damn it. We have one up here, but I think we can now have a road connection up here at least. But this can be built upon. Same here. And this is just what it is. Or is it? Or is it? No station. Boys could do... Ooh, not that, because they won't be able to make 90-degree turns. Why are you broken down? There are depots nearby. There's a depot here. You don't have another depot here at the end of the station. Oh, we could have some extra depots then here and here, and then they still can use either side to go in and out. Yeah. Another train coming in there. Now I should be able to hook this up there, remove this part of the line. Create a few signals this way, or this way then, rather, that's fine. Meaning we now can have a road there. Yeah. Yes, something like this, and a road there. And then, yeah, I know this is, yeah. So this is now all part of the city. City can build some stuff up here. I think it will look very nice in the end when everything is built up and whatnot. We have a road up there, road up here, road up here. Not a road up there, a road up here. There we go. Yeah, right. Let's keep it this way. Let's quickly take a look at airport constructions. No, we still don't have the Metropolitan Airport available. Metropolitan Airport will have a dual runway going. I haven't bought that tile right there, I can see. There. Nope. You can just use road connections. remove that part. Quickly build the land. Yeah, buy the land, sorry. And we have our own company station right here, company headquarters there. Right. Yeah, that's a little preparation being done in terms of making this whole metropolitan area look even prettier. And like I said, we need to take a look at the station here to see if it's not getting overcrowded with all the trains coming in going from it at the moment. At the moment it's doing fine, but we might need another row of platforms in the future. And actually, let's cautiously buy a little bit of land around it then already, so we have some space to work with if we ever need to include more stuff of it for our railway network, right? Don't really need this line, by the way, therefore. Ooh. That's not what I want. Can I just remove it then? Yeah. Right, sorry. What I meant to do. Yeah, just these two lines. And then the roads, we'll see how that pans out. Alright, with that all said and done, a little bit of building done. We have now more integrated network with our passenger and goods network up here. And of course a small trucking empire going on right here, which already is being underserved in terms of nitrate transportation. Let's build another 5 let's build another 10. See how that's going. In terms of chemicals waiting, not really much. In terms of engineering supplies waiting, a whole bunch. So let's use a few extra packs of those as well. It's just 140 per trip. It's a small trip, so should be fine. And if needed, we can always expand, right? And even maybe do some small sort of either railway network or maybe even a boat with a canal, right? Should be fun. Right. With all that said and done, I'm gonna remove myself from all the loud noises from the trucks. It looks nice. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. Right. So yeah, here at Spijkermond, that's the last passenger train station we built. Next episode, I'm gonna take a look in between episodes to see where we can do some more for our nice industry stuff. Find out when electrical trains are arriving, meaning if it's either useful to upgrade our current diesel trains or hold on to that until electric trains arrive. And yeah, well, we see where the next episode will lead us. If you don't want to miss out on that next episode, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Leave a like if you did enjoy the episode, and I hope to see you all there. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.